Good morning and welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna, and this morning we're visiting with Dr. Katie VanValin. She's with the University of Kentucky's Beef Extension Specialist there. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Joanna. How are you?
I'm great, and I know that you guys are excited. You're getting ready for a big program that we normally have face-to-face, but this year it's going to be virtual.
Yep, and that's Beef Bash. So Beef Bash is our largest beef cattle field day that our group hosts, and so typically that's been held in person at the UK REC in Princeton, and last year it was actually held up in Versailles, and so we were hoping to have it back in Princeton this year, but due to COVID, we've had to go virtual. So we're hoping that this is both our first and our last virtual Beef Bash.
Absolutely, but we're still able to highlight some of the research that's going on at the farm. Even though we can't be there in person, you guys are going to have sessions to highlight some of that.
Yep, we're going to have pre-recorded sessions, but then they're going to be played live for you on the actual day of Beef Bash. And so our speakers will be on live to answer questions. We're going to have sessions that cover research updates, some how-to demonstrations, as well as a virtual tour of the University of Kentucky Research and Education Center's new building, because we've not actually had a beef event at Princeton since that new facility is opened. So we'll have a virtual tour of the building as well as our cattle facilities.
All right, and that's awesome. And if people are watching and say, I'd like to tune into that, how do people watch or participate?
So you'll need to go on and register ahead of time, and we'll have a link for that for you. And you can go on. It's very simple. Just put in some brief information, and that will get you on our list so that we can send you the link to the Zoom meeting to participate live on the actual day of Beef Bash.
All right, now give us the actual day. I think I missed to ask that.
Yep, so it's going to be on October 1st, and it's going to start at 9 a.m. Central Time. Okay. And it'll run throughout the day, and so you can hop on if you can join us, or you can hop on after. Eventually we'll have those videos out there as well if you're unable to get off work to tune in with us. So
yeah, that's what I was about to ask. I was going to ask if you could watch those videos later. Now, I know that a lot of the meetings, the webinars that you guys have been having have also been broadcast on Facebook Live. Is that going to be an option, or is it only through Zoom you can participate?
We're not totally sure if we're going to be able to get it on Facebook Live. The real reason will be based on connectivity. But if they're not available on Facebook Live, eventually we will get them posted online and get some links out there so you can view them.
All right, perfect. So if you can't make it that day, there's still opportunity for you to get that great information. Now, Katie, I know like at the actual event, there's like trade show vendors and those type of things. And through a virtual meeting, it's kind of hard to get some of that to work.
Yeah, it is. And so we've had to get a little bit creative with our sponsors who have supported us for many years. And so what we're going to do is have a virtual trade show, and that's going to take the form of videos that our sponsors have submitted. And so in between each of the speakers, we'll have brief messages from some of our sponsors, and we'll also have all that information available to you, the contact information for all of our sponsors.
Well, Katie, I know that this switch has not been easy. You normally with a beef bash, there's a lot of work to get it involved and get organized and get people there and registered, but taking it virtually takes it to a whole nother level to get all this stuff pre-recorded to make sure there's no hiccups. But will there be any time for question and answer sessions after these videos?
Yep, so we're going to play the videos live, and that allows us to do things like the virtual tour and all that has lots of moving parts to it. But then after each speaker's video plays, the speakers will be on live, and you can have an opportunity to ask them questions and get those questions answered.
All right. So, Katie, appreciate all the work and all the information. So make sure to mark your calendars for October 1st for the virtual Beef Bash. Make sure to register. That is probably the most important thing so that you'll be able to access all the Zoom links. Katie, thanks for visiting with us today, and we appreciate you watching the Farm and Home Show. Have a great day.